Hello and welcome to the Anglian Flaneurs. This is the 7th and last vlog of our Berlin Explore. It's going to be a short vlog on an East German icon called Ampelmann. We've been seeing this iconic figure for the last 3-4 days when in East Berlin and when using traffic lights. The genius behind this iconic figure is a man called Karl Peglau. We can see Karl next to his great invention. Now, Karl was born in 1927 and died in Berlin in 2009. He had various professional trainings as a machine fitter, technical draftsman, and eventually ended up studying psychology and became an expert in traffic psychology in the DDR. Prior to 1961, Karl had developed a braking system for the Berlin S-Bahn ring, but the war made it obsolete. However, less than 2 months after the formation of the Berlin Wall, Karl submitted his proposals for a new traffic light symbol in Berlin, including a very specific one for pedestrians, called the East Traffic Light Man. As a psychologist, Karl knew the importance of the emotional effect and equipped his male with a bulbous nose, hat and belly. His reasoning was that after all, we are most likely to trust someone who is likeable or even similar to us. But after reunification in 1990, Ampelmann started to disappear. Was the disappearance of Ampelmann a metaphor for German reunification? Now, I'm not German and don't pretend to have really any knowledge. From what I read and what I see, is it seemed like East Germany just got taken over by West Germany, and a lot of the East German identity was lost, and now people are having something called Ostnostalgia, this nostalgia for what the East represented. Did East Germany just become part of West Germany? Should there have been another way of reunification? Back to the formation of Ampelmann. Now, we talked about him coming into effect in October 1961, but the drawings for Ampelmann came from Peglau's secretary, Anneliese Wegner. Now, the reasoning behind a picture was that this figure should be perky, cheerful, and it seemed ironic that he was potentially wearing a petit bourgeois hat. Now, this was inspired by a summer photo of party leader Erich Honecker in a straw hat. The campaign in the 1990s to restore Ampelmann really took hold in Berlin in early 1995. A graphic designer called Markus Heckhausen, formerly from West Germany. Markus had first noticed Ampelmann in a visit to East Berlin in the 1980s, and he was looking for new design possibilities around 1995, and he had the idea to collect dismantled Ampelmann traffic lights and build lamps. The German public really appreciated it and embraced Heckhausen's first 6 lamp models, and local newspapers published 4-page articles supporting his models. The original designer, Karl Peglau, also helped Markus in his quest to restore Ampelmann to the people of Germany. Ampelmann now is not just a symbol of the East, but can also be seen in West Berlin in some parts and in many West German cities. And in 2004 we saw the introduction of Ampelfrau. There are now 3 Ampelmann souvenir shops in Berlin, one in Unter den Linden where we went and bought some products that we'll show you at the end of the video, and the other 2 are in Hackershof and Karl-Liebknecht-Straße. The first traffic light system in Berlin was put into operation at Potsdamer Platz in 1924, and in the picture we could see a superimposed picture of the traffic lights in 1920s Berlin. A police officer who was protected in a cabin took over the signal control in the traffic light tower, which was over 8 metres high. And now we can see a statue of that original traffic light system in modern day Potsdamer Platz with the Deutsche Bahn offices in the background. So that's it from the Anglican Flaneurs. It really is a goodbye from the magnificent and wonderful city of Berlin, which we have enjoyed so much. Apologies, I nearly forgot. These are the Ampelmann and Ampelfrau figures that we're now using in the kitchen at home. So I hope you enjoy.